Hey guys, Les here, and I wanted to show how we can fix the GoPro Hero 3 Plus, I believe 4 and newer, these little latches which they break all the time. I broke 3 of them, as you can tell. Just want to make a note that if it's cracked like this halfway, this part is cracked in half, then it's pretty much impossible to fix it because you don't have that lip to go around to lock it. So this one is kind of, it's kaput. But if you have something like this, what happened to me on 2 occasions, that it basically broke off right here on these little hinge, then it's possible to fix. I just fixed one recently and it works really nice. I can show you what it looks like. It's got 2 holes and 2 small zip ties, and basically zip ties go in and they lock this in place. Yeah, it works like a champ. Check this out. It's very tight. So I don't think it's a quick fix. It's kind of permanent fix, and I leave these up in the top rather than underneath so you can lock it, obviously, because it will be no room for this. And also this helps to flip it with your finger to open it, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, I will be going to show you how to do this one, and all you need in this case is a drill, couple drill bits, small one to start with the hole and then bigger one to accommodate that zip tie, and the zip ties as well, and marker and just the cutters, so you can cut those flush. Shoot, I forgot my zip ties, so I'm gonna have to get them, but that's okay. Let's work on this first. So I'm gonna switch the bits, and I'm gonna put this small bit here. Here we go. Just excuse me for a second, I gotta get some zip ties. So I'm gonna walk in quickly into my kitchen. Here we go. It was fast. I got several zip ties here, so I'm gonna choose probably the standard small ones like these. You can use the black ones, obviously, so it blends in really nice. I use the white ones because I want to show you guys what the finished product is like. Okay, so first what we want to do is find exactly where this locks, and let's see, it's gonna go this way because it's got to grab this little latch here. So what we want to do is basically open this, go this way, make sure that this is how it locks, right here along this edge, and we're gonna have to line these up right here, and hope you can see it well. It's right here. You want to line this nicely right where the original was, so it's got to go in those little channel there. Get my marker, and I saw a video guy did it one hole in the middle, but I think it will kind of wiggle side to side, so I decided to go with the 2 zip ties side by side. And you see there's a couple, I'm going to mark a couple flat sections here on each side of this hinge. So we don't want to put a hole too far, but we want to go right there. So I'm going to mark it one hole somewhere in between this black piece and this right here, this rod. As soon as you start turning, you want to be somewhere in the center. So I'm going to put 2 marks right there above. Roughly they're going to be actually in the center of this little diagram, 6 little squares, so it's going to be right next to the center of each side of that. Okay, so we got this marked, and I'm going to drill this. Be careful, don't drill to your fingers, so you really want to hold on to this maybe like so, and use a drill small bit, start slow. There you go. So I got one hole, as you can tell, and you can flip it over so you can see better the other hole, and I'm going to try to line up the other one. There we go. Do not worry if you go a little bit off, because again, it's the zip tie is going to hold everything in place. So I'm going to switch the bits now. I'm going to go a little bit bigger. Let me double check, because this zip tie, I try this. Wow, actually this would fit pretty good, so you don't have to go bigger hole. I did bigger hole on this one, but you know what? I think I stick with this because it will be a little bit tighter. So just a one bit, which is about, not sure what size this is. I'm from Europe, but it's tiny. It's pretty small. You know, it's I would say it's probably 2-3 millimeter across. I'm sorry. So whatever that accommodates to this little tiny little one of the smaller zip tie. Okay, here we go. So now we're gonna assemble this. So we're gonna grab this again. Make sure that you got the right direction. So it's gotta be like this. Clip, just like that one here. So it's gonna be same as that. So facing, kind of like the camera would facing that way. Okay. So we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna put these white ones again so you can see well. So the best way is to start with feeding in here. Yeah, pulling at, feed another one, because we want to have this on the top, not on the underneath, because if we have underneath, it won't be able to close it. Or it would be very hard to close it because it would be in a place. Okay, so we have it like this, and just double check, and then we got to go underneath, and oops, not this way. Hold on a second, let me see if I got this right. I did. So basically it goes like that, and here we go. You don't have to tie him, pre-tie him just a little bit. So go like this, same thing here, go like that. Now check, make sure it's nicely lined up. Okay, so I put this right in between there, and then tie this up a little bit, tie this one. Here we go. So you want to end up something like this, so when you close it, it's like that. Got it? Okay, so perfect. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna push these forward, because you can do that so they don't go underneath, and I'm gonna cinch them, tie them, so pull on forward, and you can also readjust them later. Yeah, and I'm gonna cut them up. Oops, they flew. It's okay, dogs will play with that. Here we go. So this is how it's done, and now we basically just grab it. Let's see if I got this right. Here we go, and it's closed. It's pretty damn tight, you know. I don't know if I would do underwater with this one, but it's definitely a quick fix. Check it out from this side. Looks really good. Like I said, keep the tops on the top, cut them short so you don't cut yourself. You might want to file them down even with the nail file. Probably will work really good. Just file the heck out of them, so because it's kind of sharp. But if you leave them underneath, you won't be able to lock these, so they have to be on the top. And like I said, this one I drill a little bit bigger holes. I didn't realize that actually the first bit, which is the small one, worked perfect, you know, on that. Here I was drilling later with the bigger bit, but that one is sufficient for that specific one. So this is how it works, and it could be done. Rather than buy another one for 10 bucks and break it again and again, maybe this will work actually better than original. Hopefully. Now if you break this one again, like I said, in a half, man, that's a hard one to fix, because you would have to glue. Maybe I even try it, drill 3 holes and put 3 zip ties around and make sure to keep them on the top. I might try this. I don't know if I have this piece left, and then you would lock it. So it's possibility that you could actually fix something like this halfway by drilling, because this is still good shape, by drilling 3 holes. I would go 3 and then put the other part back, maybe even crazy glue it here just so it kind of sits together, and then zip tie it, but zip tie it on the top again like this one with the tops. Just to secure, I would do this too. I mean, it's still working, but it might pop on you someday. So what you could do is basically open this up like that, drill it a couple holes and feed that zip tie through and fix that too. You're gonna have like 5 zip ties, but it will work. Anyway, I hope this helped for you guys, and I got a really nice next video. I want to show people how you can get away without using batteries, instead of using all these batteries. And I do a lot of fly fishing, and man, I go through these like in 20-30 minutes. They like shot, they don't last. I use this little power pack,